Inside American Pickers star Mike Wolfe's secret Iowa antique collection including high-end motorcycles. Hello everyone, welcome back to my another video. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. American Pickers star Mike Wolfe's secret Iowa antique collection, including a high-end motorcycle, has been revealed in new photos exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun. Mike, 59, owns Antique Archaeology with locations in LeClaire, Iowa, and Nashville, Tennessee. Next to Mike's Iowa store is another shop with even more expensive antiques. One standout item in the store is a Harley-Davidson motorcycle from Mike's personal collection, which is not for sale. A vintage Rosback printing table is on sale for $500. A small working National Register can set a customer back $975. REDMOR on American Pickers. A red and green Coca-Cola sign costs $5,500. The items in Mike's main store include a white eagle statue that goes for a whopping $4,500, a 60s Japanese dive helmet for $2,400, a 19th century zinc mortar and pestle with a golden leaf for $4,500, and more. Business. The U.S. Sun previously reported how Mike's Iowa antique store is constantly flooded with customers, as the antiques seem to be a big hit. A customer told the U.S. Sun, "Mike always has customers coming in and out of his store. Why Gene Hackman's kids may inherit fortune despite not being named in will. It's a lot of fans who check out the pics seen on the show and buy merchandise." In photos obtained by the U.S. Sun, customers could be seen checking out antiques and waiting in line to purchase their items. Annual sales. The U.S. Sun previously reported on Antique Archaeology in Iowa's estimated annual sales. Per Experian's Business Valuation Report, Antique Archaeology's estimated annual sales are reportedly $62,000. The company's business credit score is 23, which is medium-high risk. The report claims of the score. This score predicts the likelihood of serious credit delinquencies within the next 12 months. As for the financial stability risk ratings, Antique Archaeology received a medium risk with a 3 out of 5 rating. The report claims, this rating predicts the likelihood of payment default and / or bankruptcy within the next 12 months. Story CVCCS. The American Pickers Star Store Antique Archaeology, Nashville, has better sales than the Iowa location. The U.S. Sun previously reported Antique Archaeology, Nashville's estimated annual sales per Experian's Business Valuation Report are $903,000. The company's business credit score is low risk, meaning there is a good probability of on-time payment, according to the report. As for the financial stability risk ratings, Antique Archaeology received a low risk with a 2 out of 5 rating, meaning a 1.11% potential risk of severe financial distress within the next 12 months. A rep for Mike and Antique Archaeology did not immediately respond to the U.S. Sun's request for comment. Ready to retire? The U.S. Sun previously reported Mike and his brother, Robbie, may be ready to call it quits soon. A pal of Mike's told the U.S. Sun, "I don't know how long the show will last. I don't know how long Mike and Robbie want to do this. I think they would like to retire at some point. It's been 12 years. It's a strain on your life. They've done this a long time. When they're around we're on the road again. I ain't got time to do this. I ain't got time to do that. It's a love-hate like with any job. Some days you don't wish you had that job and you could do whatever you wanted. Some days you're all excited about your job." RATANGECCRA says. American Pickers possibly coming to an end comes amid the series experiencing low ratings. The July 5 premiere started off strong with 918,000 viewers watching. For the July 12 show, 803,000 watched, while 713,000 tuned in for the July 19 episode. Ratings were better for the July 26 episode with 885,000 viewers. The August 9 episode had 778,000 viewers, while the August 16 episode had 706,000 people watch. The August 23 episode brought in just 620,000 viewers, the lowest of the season. The series is currently not airing new episodes, and the stars have not commented on filming for an upcoming season. Co-host of History Channel's American Pickers, has become a household name for his ability to track down rare and valuable antiques from across the United States. Fans know him for his sharp eye, quick wit, and deep appreciation for Americana. However, there is a side of Mike Wolfe that many may not be aware of: his private collection of rare and highly valuable items, which he has accumulated over years of picking. Tucked away in a secluded corner of his home state of Iowa, this treasure trove includes some of the most sought-after motorcycles, vintage cars, and classic Americana that you could imagine. In this article, we will delve deep into Mike's secret collection, exploring the high-end motorcycles that have earned him a place in the world of motorcycle connoisseurs, and examining the rare antiques and historical pieces that define his passion for the past. The rise of Mike Wolfe, from picker to collector. Mike Wolfe didn't start out as a collector. His journey began in the mid-1990s, when he was simply a young man with a passion for history and a desire to find forgotten treasures in the dusty corners of America. His early years as a picker set the stage for what would become a lifelong obsession. The early days of picking. Wolfe's first encounter with picking came at the age of 12, when he discovered an old bicycle in his grandmother's garage. His passion for history and collecting grew as he began scouring flea markets, estate sales, and barns for forgotten relics. The birth of American Pickers. The show American Pickers debuted in 2010, and Mike Wolfe's picking adventures took on a new level of fame. Through the series, audiences got a first-hand look at his expertise, business acumen, and unrelenting passion for history. The popularity of American Pickers not only brought Mike fame, but also allowed him to turn his hobby into a full-fledged business, giving him the opportunity to curate and preserve history in a personal and meaningful way. The hidden world of Mike Wolfe's antique collection. Although many fans of American Pickers are aware of Mike's passion for finding rare antiques, few know about the scale and depth of his personal collection. Over the years, Mike has amassed an assortment of treasures that reflect both his professional picking career and personal interests. A collector's mindset. Mike's collecting philosophy centers around preserving history. He doesn't just collect for the sake of having rare items. He seeks pieces that tell a story. Whether it's a rare motorcycle that revolutionized the world of motorsport or a sign from an old roadside diner that encapsulates Americana. The storage facility. Mike's collection is kept in a private, climate-controlled storage facility, where he has carefully curated everything from vintage advertising to vintage motorcycles. The facility itself is a treasure trove, filled with artifacts that span different eras and industries. High-end motorcycles, the crown jewel of Mike Wolfe's collection. Among the many items in Mike's collection, his high-end motorcycles stand out. These rare machines, some of which are considered the holy grail of the motorcycle world, showcase his deep passion for motorsports and engineering. The fascination with motorcycles. Mike has often spoken about his love for motorcycles, which goes beyond collecting them for their value. For him, these machines represent a blend of art, history, and engineering. His collection is known to include some of the rarest and most sought-after motorcycles in the world. The Harley-Davidson Heritage. One of the crown jewels of Mike's motorcycle collection is a stunning 1915 Harley-Davidson. This particular bike is a symbol of the brand's early success and is one of the oldest models in his collection. Mike's deep connection to Harley-Davidson motorcycles is evident in the way he curates the collection, always looking for bikes that reflect the brand's rich Indian motorcycle. Another standout piece is Mike's 1920s Indian motorcycle, a rare example of American craftsmanship during the early 20th century. The Indian Motorcycle Company was a rival to Harley-Davidson in the early years, and their bikes are highly prized among collectors. Mike's 1920s Indian is a pristine example, with its original paint and mechanical components intact. Motorcycles with racing history. Mike's collection also includes several motorcycles that have been part of racing history. These bikes, some with connections to famous riders and races, hold significant value both historically and financially. One of the standout pieces in this category is a 1940s flathead racer that was used in a series of competitions during the post-war years. Custom bikes. Mike is also known for his custom-built motorcycles, which reflect his personal style and expertise. These custom bikes are crafted with precision and attention to detail, blending vintage elements with modern engineering to create unique machines. The passion behind the picks. Mike's approach to picking isn't just about the financial value of the items. It's about finding pieces that resonate with him on a deeper level. His passion for history is evident in the way he handles each item, carefully evaluating its authenticity, condition, and story. Each motorcycle in his collection has its own backstory, and Mike often shares the journey of how he found these rare pieces. The thrill of the hunt. Mike has often said that the thrill of the hunt is what drives him. Whether he's searching through abandoned barns or negotiating with sellers, the excitement of discovering a rare antique is what fuels his passion for picking. Preserving history for future generations. For Mike, collecting isn't just about personal satisfaction. It's about preserving history for future generations. He sees himself as a steward of these items, ensuring that they remain intact and appreciated long after he's gone. The value of Mike Wolfe's collection. While many collectors seek out rare antiques simply for the sake of ownership, Mike Wolfe's collection has grown in value over time, both monetarily and culturally. Some of the items in his collection are worth millions of dollars, and as the years go by, their value only continues to increase. Appraisal of vintage motorcycles. The high-end motorcycles in Mike's collection are particularly valuable. The Harley-Davidson and Indian motorcycles, for example, are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars each, thanks to their rarity and historical significance. The influence of American pickers. American pickers has only increased the value of some of the items in Mike's collection. As fans of the show have become more interested in antique collecting, the demand for similar items has skyrocketed. This, in turn, has raised the profile of Mike's collection, turning it into one of the most valuable private collections of Americana in the world. The role of the market. The value of vintage motorcycles and other antiques can fluctuate based on market demand. However, Mike's deep understanding of the market and his ability to spot potential trends has made him one of the most successful collectors in the industry. The future of Mike Wolfe's collection. As Mike Wolfe continues to pick and build his collection, the future of his antique empire remains bright. But what will happen to this vast collection once Mike decides to step back from the spotlight? Passing down the legacy. Mike has spoken about his desire to pass his collection down to future generations. Whether through his children or to a public institution, Mike wants his legacy to live on and for the items in his collection to be enjoyed by people for years to come. The museum potential. There has been much speculation about whether Mike will eventually open a museum to showcase his collection. With the unique pieces he has amassed, a museum dedicated to his work would be a natural extension of his passion and a way to share his love for history with the world. A legacy of history, passion, and preservation. Mike Wolfe's secret Viola antique collection is more than just a private treasure trove. It's a testament to his lifelong love of history, craftsmanship, and Americana. From the high-end motorcycles that form the heart of his collection to the vintage signs, cars, and furniture that fill his storage facility, Mike's collection serves as a living tribute to the past. As we continue to watch Mike's journey on American Pickers, it's clear that his passion for finding and preserving history is more than just a hobby. It's a way of life. Whether he's picking through a dusty old barn or admiring the sleek lines of a vintage motorcycle, Mike Wolfe's dedication to preserving the past ensures that these treasures will never be forgotten. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, America Trends 24, and stay with us.